learn to feel safe in their environment. So we'll take a couple of little steps with him. Lead nice and loose. So as long as the lead is loose, he's going to feel like he has loads of choice about what happens. Isn't that right? And when he finds a sniff, we're kind of trying to facilitate that. So we're trying to let him get his jollies having a sniff. Isn't that it? And you can see his tail is a little bit droopy.
Yeah.
And that's just a sign that he's a little bit unsure, isn't it? He's not quite, like in a month's time now you'll be charging out the gate and he'll be like, come on, let's go see.
Yeah.
Isn't that right? But it's such early doors, like. Isn't that right? Oh my goodness, it's a very smelly situation. Oh, good boy. And you're going to be offering loads of praise, loads of feedback when he's getting it right. Isn't that it? That's the smelliest plant in Dublin 8, apparently. Now, I'm going to give you a little bit of chicken for him. Good boy. What a good job.
I've been doing the sit thing, but this was very early.
Yeah, so what we want to do then when we're out, he's just checking everything out there, and quite often you'll find hello, he's just smelt chicken. Quite often you'll find with puppies that they'll get a little bit stuck or they'll sit because they're not really sure what to do.
Yeah, when he's biting the leash like that,
Yeah.
just put it away from
Hi. Good boy. What's that? Can you eat?
Is that for chicken?
Yeah, that's a bit of chicken. My goodness, is that delicious? It's extremely chewy, apparently. Is it extremely chewy? Yeah. So when he's moving on his lead, and his lead is loose, right, you can use little teeny tiny bits. Now, if that happens, we'll just, yeah, exactly. So we're just trying to keep our lead slack, because as soon as there's pressure on the lead, they'll start to resist it, won't they? Now, if he moves forward with you, that's really good with your lead now.
Yeah.
Okay. So just wait from there.
Okay.
And when he moves forward, you're going to offer him a little bit of chicken.
He's
He's having a great time sniffing there.
Okay.
Good boy. Nice. And we might need to help him a little bit because finding things is very hard. He's really distracted as well.
Yeah. So in principle, when he moves forward, that's a good thing.
Yeah. So I suppose it's about teaching him that, you know, walking is a nice thing to do. It makes good stuff happen, doesn't it?
Not his dad dragging him out of a lead or whatever.
Yeah. And then he can just take his time. Oh, good boy. Look at his little schnauzery nose going now. It's like, how did I make that happen? And that's okay. When he's sniffing there now, we're going to let him sniff away.
Sniff.
Aren't we? See the way that his lead now is wrapped around his foot?
Yeah.
So use a little bit of your chicken to kind of lure him into position and let your lead drag. And he can step over it then. And you're going to use little tiny bits. Isn't that right? That's it. Because if you start like trying to untangle your lead, quite often they're wriggly, they don't want to be handled.
Yeah.
So you can kind of use, so we're going to use our food in a few different ways. We're going to use it to kind of move our puppy around. We're going to use it to teach him that walking makes good stuff happen. Isn't that right? So pop a piece of chicken right down in front of his nose and use it like a magnet. Isn't that right? You missed it. Oh my goodnesses. Where is it? So you can say, go find it. That's it. So get a little bit of chicken. He's having a good sniff of the lamppost. That's nice. Everybody's peed there. All right. Oh, good boy. And like, this is really nice that he's quite confident about sniffing. That's really good.
Yeah.
You know, he's kind of getting into it, isn't it? He's like, oh, I'm quite into this situation. Right. So let him have a big sniff there, and then on we go again. All right. Now, so you're going to let your lead